3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. 2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. That'll bring up 2nd down.
11. Watch the pass. Wide. 80 weapons. Patch it.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 26 yards. And the 49ers have moved down in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Carlos Hyde, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Butker now to add the extra point. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 1, Omaha. I'm coming after you.
On 1st down, Garoppolo looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally. On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Garoppolo on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of times the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game fourth quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Here's Hyde. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. Right, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, they took a shot there and tried to get it downfield, fourth quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted. But good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And no, it's incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 46.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
White.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
11. Two-jet bombers.
On second down now, McKinnon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Alert! Hey, alert!
Now Garoppolo. His throw caught right around the 6. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin in the final minute. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gould with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you. Right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
43.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Check, walk 54, walk 54. Let's go, we got this. We got yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. D Ford in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. Mahomes to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. D Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it.
I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the wrist I was never at the hit. I would never get the off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my grades are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my grades are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Look, 20. 56. And tight.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And his first look is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Third and long. It's Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Throw left side, complete. It's Goodwin. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo again. Screen play, McKinnon. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
14.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, he's going to loft one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 50 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And a loose football. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. Here's Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in, and the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
21.
Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Gain of 23 more yards. That's another 49.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 21, 21. Here we go.
42-yard line.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll try to run with Breida. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now from back at the 5. This is third and goal. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dante Pettis as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. And the pressure gets to him again. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 24. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
11.
Garoppolo, 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find some. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On first down, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. Partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
The end result, 21 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Touch 50.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Bang out.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
No lack of guts at all on that one. Normally in this situation in the red zone, that type of play isn't run, but I think they're trying to catch the defense off guard and also break tendency. No one really runs that type of a play. Guess what?
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Nick Bosa with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And Myers able to knock it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Let's go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
65.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Garoppolo now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On second down, McKinnon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Back to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Back to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. Another costly turnover, their second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is. And let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing? It's football. Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
At the Niners' 49-yard line.
59. Crunch time, defense. Check. One left. All go special.
Wilson wants to throw it. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 49 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 54. Get in the weight room.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just did one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing What can hurt us most? The deep shot.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Interception all day, baby. Let's get this.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Now Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure